on Fox 10 Investigates, we're delving into an alleged body scan scam involving a Lake Havasu couple facing federal fraud and conspiracy charges. The FBI accuses Mary and Fred Blakley of falsely marketing ultrasound machines and cancer-treating supplements.
Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum joins us live after uncovering new allegations and the couple's criminal history. Justin.
Mark, Christina, if convicted, Mary and Fred Blakley could spend the rest of their lives in prison. Investigators say the Blakley clinics charge hundreds of dollars per body scan, and the FBI has been investigating this scheme for a few years. We've obtained recent court filings that reveal the couple's plan to, quote, arm Arizona for a civil war. Arizona isn't one big desert. Just head to Lake Havasu City, known for its water sports, boating, and fishing recreation, located in Mohave County, marked by the London Bridge, a popular stop for tourists. A destination to cool off, but also where Mary Page Smith and her husband found a full body scan clinic in 2023 recommended by a friend.
This guy was like, hey, you should go, check this out. She scanned my carotid. She was able to identify that I have plaque, and she gave me this great drug, this product, and now it's totally cleared and I'm fine.
She is 75-year-old Mary Blakley, and she called herself a doctor, seen here in a 2015 interview for a local morning news segment discussing her ultrasound machine's ability to detect cancer.
We're going to find it fast and fix it, and you're going to be a survivor before damage has occurred.
Smith is a nurse practitioner herself and says she noticed red flags during her husband's evaluation.
She started out by putting the probe on the back of his head, and she said, you have a spike protein in your brain. Okay, one, you can't see protein on an ultrasound. Two, can't really ultrasound people's brains. That's why we have MRIs and CTs when people have brain things going on. So, I just sat there through the whole thing thinking, none of this is real. None of this is real.
This was more than a year before Mary and her husband, 60-year-old Fred Blakley, were indicted by a federal grand jury in Pennsylvania on several charges, including mail and wire fraud conspiracy. Fox 10 obtained the unsealed indictment that says Blakley never held medical licenses in Arizona. Prosecutors also say she told patients her proprietary smart chip technology enhanced her ultrasound machine, falsely and fraudulently claiming it could detect a variety of human diseases, illnesses, and conditions, including blood cancers.
And that she's practicing medicine without a license. That is what went through my head from the very beginning.
Court documents reveal Dr. Mary prescribed supplements, creams, and even veterinary products to customers. She claimed Atheon could pull cancer cells out of the patient's skin. Atheon has never been approved by the FDA as a drug. Instead, it's used as a skin moisturizer. Smith says she witnessed Blakley sell a cream to treat cancer.
I'm sitting in the lobby while we're waiting for our turn, and there was an older guy came out from a scan, and it was her daughter that was the receptionist. She's like, oh, now you have to buy this cream because the scar from your cancer surgery, if you get inflammation in there, you're going to get cancer back. And sold him this little thing of cream for $399.
Important to note, the Blakley's Lake Havasu clinic is no longer at this plaza, but its last known address was here. Then there's fenbendazole, which is not approved for use in humans, but is approved by the FDA to treat parasites in animals. Per investigators, Mary Blakley said the drug could treat breast cancer and blood cancer. Blakley claimed to have earned a PhD in radiation in nuclear physics in Sweden. Court documents say she lied about having dual U.S.-Swedish citizenship, but in fact, she never earned a degree from the Karolinska Institute, and she's only a U.S. citizen. Smith has reported her own complaints to the Arizona Attorney General and has spoken with FBI.
I just wanted to get out of there. At which point I immediately told my husband, that was ridiculous. Nothing she said is valid.
Back in January, special agents with FBI Phoenix helped FBI Philadelphia's healthcare fraud investigation into the Blakleys, arresting the couple at their Lake Havasu home and executing a search warrant here, as well as at multiple locations in Arizona and one in Utah.
I woke up to a loud bang about 6 o'clock in the morning. Eventually looked looked outside. I think that was the FBI breaking in.
A neighbor who wants to remain anonymous says she saw several FBI agents seize evidence.
The crime scene FBI van, they were here for roughly 8 hours.
When we visited, no one else appeared to be home. Mary Blakley's Facebook profile shows photos of her and Fred. According to the indictment, the Blakleys profited from selling supplements and delivered products through U.S. mail and commercial carriers to Pennsylvania and other locations. The alleged scheme to defraud lasted from March 2021 through November 2024, investigators say. But through the U.S. government's motion to keep the Blakleys in custody, Fox 10 is learning more about their criminal history. Fred and Mary Blakley were arrested in 1997, charged in Nevada with conspiracy to possess with intent to manufacture methamphetamine. They violated pretrial release later found and arrested in Minnesota. They pleaded guilty and served about 5 years in prison. FBI undercover agents began investigating the Blakleys in 2022. They say Fred collected, built, and modified firearms despite being a prohibited possessor as a felon. Court documents say he maintained a workshop on his pastor's property where an eventual search led to the recovery of 30 firearms and 30,000 rounds of ammunition. Undercover recordings reveal what prosecutors call Fred's desire to kill people with his illegal firearms, especially anyone who disagreed with him politically or came to arrest him. During one conversation in August of 2022, Fred says, quote, "We're going to have to go to war with our government," going on to say, well, they're trying to start a civil war. That's their game plan right now. You better arm up good. I've got thousands of rounds of ammunition and I'm ready to rock. In the same day, a recording of Fred says, quote, "As a matter of fact, I'm planning on shooting some humans, so I got pointed top points for them," end quote. In May of 2023, Mary Blakley is recorded telling an undercover agent that Fred and their pastor were making thousands of guns, saying, quote, "We're arming Arizona." Later, Mary is saying they're, quote, "making guns for the world," and, quote, "they're arming America." Other conversations show Fred's feelings on the Democratic Party, telling the undercover that every bullet he owns, quote, "has a D on it," and goes on to say, quote, "My anger is so immense towards these people. I mean, I just kill them without any thought of remorse," end quote. We reached out to the Blakleys' attorney for comment and have not heard back. The maximum possible sentence on the charges the Blakley's face is 165 years in prison. Trial right now is set for April 29th in Philadelphia.
Whoa. Okay, so Dr. Mary had no medical license.
No.
Okay, so there was a clinic in Scottsdale as well. So there's probably people out there that may have been quote unquote treated.
And that's a big key here. According to the FBI, there were multiple clinics, including Scottsdale, like you said. So if you have been a patient at one of the Blakley clinics, you are asked to fill out an FBI questionnaire because the more information they can get, the better. We have included that link on our website, fox10phoenix.com.
Wow.
And Justin, you mentioned in that story a lot of weapons, a lot of ammunition found at the home, and the FBI believes that Fred was trying to apparently grow that arsenal. What other evidence do they have, or what do they think he was trying to do exactly?
Yeah, let's remind everyone again, prohibited possessor here, and they found 30 firearms, 30,000 rounds of ammunition, and undercover agents went to his workshop, according to these documents, saw firearms and ammunition as well, and there are emails that they've obtained that show correspondence with arms dealers. So the indication is that he was looking to collect more and grow this arsenal for whatever reason, according to prosecutors.
Wow. Hopefully there was no real harm done in all of this, because taking medications like for veterinary purposes, or who knows, I mean, this could be dangerous.
That is scary as well. And again, if you have any information, please contact the FBI. We have that information on our website.
Justin, thank you.
Great work tonight, Justin. Thanks.